Hey everyone, welcome back to the Language Arts Gallery. We are creeping up on Thanksgiving time. I can't believe it's November already. So, I have designed a Thanksgiving writing project for my students, and I wanted to share it with you in this YouTube video. I think this is also a great way for us to review the rhetorical features of the academic essay. So, you can find this lesson linked in the YouTube video description. So, let's go ahead and get started. So what I want to do is I want to work through with the students brainstorming, writing a good paragraph, then expanding that paragraph to create three good body paragraphs, then adding in an introduction and conclusion. Students are going to get a chance to see a model essay. Then they're going to take a look at several writing prompts that they can use the skills that they've developed to work on their own. So, we're going to begin by brainstorming ideas related to Thanksgiving. And we're going to talk about something that's really common. We're going to talk about things that we're thankful for. And we've got some things listed here: family, friends, good health, food and shelter, getting good grades, a special talent or ability that we have, or some type of good fortune that we've been able to enjoy or experience. And this is a great opportunity for students to share their own thoughts about what they're thankful for. So then we want to go a step further. We want to take what we're thankful for and we want to develop ideas related to it. Now, if you're someone who's experienced teaching writing, you probably are going to guess where I'm going with this. We're going to start with what we're thankful for, which is going to be our topic sentence. And then we're going to expand on that by adding supporting details. And that's what we're doing here on this slide. We're getting students to brainstorm what those supporting details are. So, why are these things important to us? What would life be like without these things? So, students are developing ideas that help to deepen their explanation as to why they're thankful for this. We're going to look at a very simple graphic organizer. I am thankful for, and we've got my family. And we've got three things that are related to that. My brother always plays with me. Mom and dad always encourage me. My grandma always reads to me. So then students get a chance to work through this on their own with a graphic organizer of their own. And now they're going to put this into a complete paragraph. Now, for that paragraph, the first sentence is going to be the topic sentence, as I just explained. That's the main idea of the paragraph. And that's, I'm grateful for my family, right? And if we go back here, we see that. Then we want to add 2 to 3 sentences that support that give more information about that. Okay, so here we're going to talk about mom, dad, brother, and grandma, right? And we see that here in our graphic organizer, our completed graphic organizer. So then students can end that paragraph either with a transition, or in this case, since we're just writing one paragraph, we're probably going to end it with a concluding thought, right? So it could be something like, I'm so happy I have my family, or I couldn't imagine life without my family. Now we want to work on how we can expand this and develop an essay. So we talked about one main idea previously, which is I'm grateful for my family and three supporting details: mom, dad, brother, and grandma. So now what we're going to do is we're going to expand this. And that first main idea is going to become our thesis statement. And those supporting details are going to become their own body paragraphs. And from there, we're going to have to add more supporting details. So as I said, we're going to turn each detail in its own paragraph, and then we're going to look for new supporting details. So I'm grateful for my family. Okay, we're going to focus first on mom and dad. Okay, now I've got mom and dad as being that big idea because that's going to be one body paragraph. And I've got mom cooks my favorite foods. They encourage me when I need to study. Dad plays baseball with me on Sundays. All right, then I've got my second body paragraph, which is my brother. He teases me, but I like it. He plays with me and he helps me with my homework. Those are three supporting details related to my brother. And then I've got grandma. We always see her at Thanksgiving. She bakes the best cookies and she reads to me. So we can see how these three supporting details for our one paragraph about family are now going to be expanded and take on a body paragraph or a main idea of their own. And now we need to add more supporting details to them. And this is a great way to teach the five paragraph essay, where we actually begin by teaching the format of a good paragraph and then expanding it and teaching students how the elements of a good paragraph can actually also make up or parallel the components of a good five paragraph essay. So then we do have an essay template that's included in this resource. Students can then transfer their information from their graphic organizer over to their template. So here we've got three good body paragraphs related to what students are thankful for. Now, this makes up the middle of our essay, but we still want to add a good introduction and a good conclusion. Okay, and that's going to be our first paragraph and then our final paragraph. So let's start by taking a look at what a good introduction looks like. We want to begin by hooking our reader. We're going to use a strong statement. We're going to ask a question. We want to say something to draw our reader in. Then we want to give our reader a roadmap, or we want to outline the main points of our essay. What is each body paragraph going to be about? And finally, we want to tell the audience the main idea of our essay. This is our thesis statement. What is the essay mostly going to be about? So here it says, we have many friends, but only one family. My parents, brother, and grandma are each special in their own way. So that's a great opening sentence. I've outlined the main points, and now I've got my thesis. That is why this Thanksgiving, I'm most thankful for my family. So we've gotten the reader's attention, we've outlined those main points, and we've told the reader what our thesis or our main idea is. Now students can practice drafting their introduction, and we'll go on to our conclusion. Our conclusion, we want to signpost or signal the end of our essay. We're going to restate those main points. That's those three big ideas for each body paragraph. We're going to restate the main idea for our thesis statement. And then finally, we want to add a concluding thought. So here we have a sample introduction or a sample conclusion. In conclusion, we only have one family. My parents, brother, and grandma are all very special. This Thanksgiving, I'm most thankful for each of them. Our family helps to enrich our lives. So I've got my signpost here. In conclusion, we only have one family. I'm signaling that it's the end of the essay. I've restated those big points. Then I've restated the main idea. I'm most thankful for my family. And my concluding sentence that family helps to enrich our lives. So now students have a chance to draft their own concluding paragraph. So if they put all of this together, those great body paragraphs, and then that introduction and conclusion, they should have the recipe for a great Thanksgiving essay. We've got our starter, we've got our main course, which is the body, and then our dessert, which is the conclusion. Okay, so our completed essay should look something like this. Now, this is a model for the students to work with. Now you can expand this either in your next lesson or for homework. This was very stilted, very scaffolded, where you work through step by step with the students. If you have students that need a little bit more support, that might be enough, and that might be where you choose to end the lesson. If you have students that are more independent, they can work on their own. You've got some other writing prompts here. What are you most grateful for, which we just talked about? If you could invite anyone, living or dead, to Thanksgiving dinner, who would it be? And what's the best Thanksgiving tradition in your family? Okay, so you want to make sure you have a good introduction, body paragraphs, and that conclusion. All right. So great job. Everyone, thank you for joining me. This video was a bit of a break from what I usually do, and it was just a chance to talk about Thanksgiving writing, which I think is really important. I think it's important for students to write about things that are current and also things that they're excited about. So I will see you next time in our next video at the Language Arts Gallery.